Welcome. You're likely here because, well, you need to grasp important info quickly, right? Without getting totally swamped. So consider this a bit of a shortcut. Today we're diving into Salesforce AI, specifically through the lens of the Agentforce Specialist exam questions. Our mission really is just to pull out the actionable stuff from these practice questions. It's a way to understand what Salesforce AI actually does and why it matters, whether you're taking the exam or just trying to figure this AI stuff out. We've got a set of these questions covering things like the Einstein Trust Layer, Prompt Builder, Copilot, the whole suite, really.
Exactly. And these questions, they're almost like little mini case studies. They force you to think about the practical side, how these tools like the Trust Layer or Copilot Builder actually solve real business problems.
Okay, let's jump right in then. First one up, data privacy. Big topic. An AI specialist needs to make sure customer data, the sensitive stuff, isn't getting processed by LLMs unless it absolutely has to. What's the key feature here?
Right. So the focus immediately goes to input masking, and that's part of the Einstein Trust Layer.
Input masking.
Okay.
Yeah. The real insight is how Salesforce is tackling data security head-on with AI. Input masking basically lets you set rules to automatically uh, hide or anonymize certain data fields before they even reach the large language model.
So it's like a bouncer for your data. It checks the ID, blacks out the sensitive bits.
Kind of, yeah. It means the AI can work with the non-sensitive context, but things like PII, credit card numbers, that stuff stays protected. It's fundamentals for, well, trust and compliance.
Got it. So that peace of mind is built in, which is huge for anyone handling customer information. You don't want that leaking out.
Absolutely. It shows they're thinking about privacy from the ground up.
Mhm.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. How about AI helping users directly? Scenario 2. A sales ops manager wants to build a, guided experience. The AI should suggest next best actions during a sales chat using natural language. What tool are we looking at?
The answer here seems to be Copilot Builder. So what's the main thing Copilot Builder brings to the table for a business? Well, the key idea with Copilot Builder is that it makes building AI assistants much more accessible. You don't need to be a hardcore coder. Businesses can create their own specific conversational AI tools that fit right into their workflows.
Oh, right.
So in that sales example, it means the AI listens to the conversation and then prompts the salesperson, hey, maybe offer this discount, or you should mention this related product now. It makes the guidance dynamic, not just a static script.
Right. Instead of just following a checklist, the AI is like a real-time coach sitting next to you. That sounds like it could seriously boost efficiency, maybe even help close more deals.
Precisely. That's the goal.
Mm.
Now, thinking up and keeping tabs on all this, let's say a support manager wants to know how often their team is actually using the AI-generated responses. How do they get that visibility?
This question points towards the trust layer audit trail. What does that actually show you? Why is that important?
The audit trail is essentially a detailed log. It tracks, when AI content was used, who used it, maybe even which specific response, the critical insight. It lets you monitor and actually understand AI adoption.
So not just if it's being used, but how.
Exactly. You get data on how it's fitting into the day-to-day. That's vital for measuring the ROI, figuring out where more training might be needed, and just, well, ensuring it's being used responsibly.
Okay, so it provides that clear, auditable record.
Mhm.
Businesses can see the real impact of their AI investment. Makes sense. All right, let's talk setup. An admin is configuring Prompt Builder for the first time. What's the absolute must-have permission they need to assign?
The key here is a specific permission set called Prompt Template Manager.
Prompt Template Manager.
Yep. And the takeaway is that Salesforce uses granular controls for these AI tools. You need the specific permission to create or change the prompts, the instructions that tell the AI what to do. It helps keep things consistent and ensures quality control.
So you can control who gets to, write the AI scripts. It's not just open season. That seems smart for managing how the AI behaves. Okay, moving on. Building predictive models. An AI specialist wants to predict if a support ticket is likely to escalate. What kind of model in Model Builder is right for that?
For that kind of yes, no question, escalate or not escalate, you'd use a binary classification model.
Binary classification. Why that?
Because that's exactly what they're designed for, predicting one of two possible outcomes. They look at historical data, find patterns, and then predict, okay, based on factors X, Y, and Z, this ticket has a high chance of escalating. or not.
So it learns the warning signs from past tickets.
Pretty much. It lets support teams potentially jump in earlier, maybe assign it differently, and hopefully prevent that escalation. It's about being proactive.
It's definitely a powerful use case. Now, transparency. The legal team steps in and says, hey, we need to clearly label when AI is generating content for customers. What Salesforce feature handles that?
That would be the AI Response Transparency Indicator. The core idea here is ethical AI, really. It's about being upfront. This feature just adds a clear label like generated by AI or something similar, so customers know they aren't talking to a human.
Simple but important.
Crucial for managing expectations, building trust, and just meeting basic ethical standards. People should know who or what they're interacting with.
Makes total sense. Okay, so before you unleash these AI prompts on real users, you need to test them, right? Where's the best place to do that?
Absolutely essential. And the place for that is the model playground.
Model playground. Sounds fun.
It kind of is. Think of it like a sandbox, a safe space. You can try out different prompt templates, see how they respond, tweak them, test edge cases, all without affecting your live environment.
So you can really kick the tires on the prompts before they go live.
Exactly. It's that iterative testing and refinement process. Super important for making sure the AI is reliable and actually does what you want it to do.
Right. Now, troubleshooting. What happens if things don't work? Say a user complains Einstein Copilot can't update an opportunity record or perform some other action it's supposed to. What's the most likely culprit?
Ah, a common one. The most likely reason, based on this question, is that the specific Copilot action hasn't actually been published.
Published.
Yeah, you can build the action in Copilot Builder, define what it does, test it, but you still need to hit that final publish button to make it live and available for users. It's a deployment step.
Gotcha. So building it isn't enough. You have to officially release it into the wild. Easy to forget, I bet.
It can be. Okay, let's swing back to customer interaction. Generating personalized sales emails based on what a specific customer has done, clicked on, viewed, etc., which feature is tailored for that.
This points towards Sales GPT email generation. Tell me about that.
So Sales GPT, the core value is using AI to make sales emails highly relevant. It looks at the customer's data, their behavior, engagement history, and helps draft emails that are specifically tailored to them.
Instead of just generic templates.
Right. The idea is that a personalized message, driven by AI insights into that customer, is much more likely to get opened, read, and acted upon. It aims to boost engagement.
It's like having an AI assistant who knows each customer individually and helps you write the perfect note. That sounds incredibly useful for sales teams.
Definitely. Okay, last one. This touches on governance and auditing again. A company needs really detailed logs of all AI prompt usage, maybe for compliance reasons. What do they need to enable?
The answer here is trust layer event logging. How does that differ from the audit trail we mentioned earlier?
Think of event logging as the next level up in detail. While the audit trail gives you a good overview, event logging captures, well, potentially everything. Really granular records of prompt inputs, outputs, system events related to AI, the whole 9 yards.
So super detailed tracking.
Exactly. It's crucial for organizations with strict compliance needs or those who need to perform really deep audits of AI activity. It provides that comprehensive paper trail for accountability. How could you apply these in your world?
Right. What doors does this open? Or maybe, what new questions does it raise about actually managing AI day-to-day in your own context?
Definitely food for thought. It's a space that's evolving fast, so lots more to explore.